August 5th, 2024. The final chapter of My Hero Academia had just been released. It's unfortunate to say, but this manga has been with me from my young teenage years to the beginning of adulthood. You know, the millennials may have had the big three, but we Gen Z kids, we have Boku no Pico Academia. And to celebrate the end of the greatest shonen of all time, we're going to go through the best moments in My Hero Academia, while giving out very valuable rewards for specific categories to further prove why this is the greatest shonen of all time. But before we do all that, I'd like to go over a common argument that I often hear about My Hero Academia, which I honestly think is unfair. The My Hero Academia fandom is bad, therefore My Hero Academia is bad too. No, the only bad thing here is having this take. Horikoshi is not responsible for the deranged activities that the My Hero Academia fandom get up to. Look, I understand. I don't want to see the Bakugo poster get vandalized by the red goon juice either. But none of that happened in the manga or anime. It's not Horikoshi's fault that his fans' brains all got hit by a baseball bat when they were born. And to put into perspective how the content of the story has nothing to do with how bad the fandom is, I'd like to point towards the My Little Pony community. We need not talk about what goes down over there, but yeah, my preferred way to go about enjoying media is to try and emotionally detach myself from the community if it's bad, and then I can just pour all my energy into enjoying the media I love without getting disturbed by the My Hero fanbase. The best origin story in anime.
生まれながらに平等じゃない。これが弱い4歳にして知った社会の現実。
Wow, how profound. You're right, Deku. People aren't born equal, but not for the reasons you think. Having no quirk in this world may be bad, but you can always get a normal job. What makes life so unequal is that you could be born with a quirk that makes you look like a Windex bottle. That's life-changing. No amount of body positivity could save me if I had the head of a Windex bottle. I'd have to kill myself right there. But I understand, Deku. This ain't about them. It's about you and this overpowered angry child.
You know, if you really want to be a hero that badly, there actually might be another way. Just pray that you'll be born with a quirk in your next life, and take a swan dive off the roof of the building.
Oh my god, this might actually be the original low-tier god. That's an insane thing to say. And the worst part is that Deku couldn't fight back. He could only stare in despair as he realized his dreams will never come true. People really aren't born equal. Never mind, I lied. Dreams do come true. All you need to do is consume suspicious substances from your local crackhead. Now you may be thinking that Deku eating this piece of All Might's hair is the equivalent of a 17-year-old TikToker with body dysmorphia taking superhuman doses of testosterone, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Deku was already at a disadvantage having no quirk. He's just leveling the playing field. It's more similar to giving Adderall to a person with ADHD. It's really not. This quirk is stupidly OP. Damn, I can't hate on him. He really put in the work here. All that to just use 1% of one for all. He truly is the Deku that tries his best. Despite the fact that Deku was so vastly outmatched, Deku still ran to save Bakugo, and that action right there really embodies the spirit of My Hero Academia perfectly, about what it means to be a hero. Being a hero means saving everyone, even when the odds are against you, because you genuinely are in it to save people out of the goodness of your heart. It's so ingrained in Deku to help people in need that his body even moved before he could think. 10 out of 10 origin story. We will be giving this the greatest origin story in anime award. Congratulations, Deku. The best tournament arc in anime. Maybe it's just me, but tournament arcs in anime are significantly worse in their manga counterpart. I've seen it happen twice now. In the tuning exams,
now I will be able to move freely!
And now with the UA Sports Festival. There was just something missing. I don't know what it was, but this is what was missing.
Hey, UA! Bakugo Katsuki is not a monster! So stop treating him like he is one!
Wait, that wasn't in the anime either.
Get out!
The sports festival did everything that a good tournament arc should do. We got to see dream fights between Class 1A, and the fights were great. They showcased what Class 1A is capable of when going all out, but it also gave us a glimpse at the amazing fight choreography and art that Horikoshi can produce for a vast range of abilities. But what brought this from a good arc to the best tournament arc in anime wasn't any of that. It was the added depth and characterization of Todoroki's character. We only got a glimpse of Todoroki's backstory during this arc, but it was still impactful. The complex family dynamics of a Todoroki family and its impacts on Shoto was executed perfectly. Todoroki's conclusion to only focus on developing his eyesight as a rejection of endeavor was natural. He wanted to be a hero, but at the same time, it clashed with the side of him that was rejecting his father, who also wanted Todoroki to be a hero. But by denying his fire side, Todoroki was giving his father control and power over him. That was the turning point for Todoroki, when Deku said your power is your own, you decide who you want to become. It was that simple all along. Todoroki's goals just happened to align with endeavors by mere coincidence. Todoroki accepting his fire side now meant that he could be a hero with full effort, while not being held back by his past. Amazing tournament arc. 11 out of 10. There's no other tournament arc in anime that surpasses the UA Sports Festival. The best villain in anime. Pain was an interesting addition to the list of villains in My Hero Academia, because up until this point, we really didn't see any villain that tried to justify their actions. At this point, Shigaraki was just hate incarnate, and the legal villains hadn't been fleshed out very well. But Stain was different. He had brain damage. I mean, he had a genuine reason and belief for killing heroes. Both the sham-filled society and the criminals who wield their power in the name of petty mischief were targets of my purge, all for the sake of a better society. That's a powerful quote. He's essentially saying that if your intentions are not pure, then your actions don't matter. Even if you are committing heroic acts, those heroic acts won't matter if you are doing it for superficial reasons, like money, fame, or status, and that's why he kills heroes. It's okay though, because he kills the villains too. As long as people are committing acts of good, then the reason behind the act should not be used to devalue the act. The good intentions would just be an added bonus. It would be like demonizing Mr. Beast for his acts of philanthropy if he was in it for the money. I have no idea if that's the case. I have an idea that it is the case. Ain't no party like a Jimmy party. I'll never forgive you, Mr. Beast, for ruining my analogy. Couldn't you have waited a few more months until you got cancelled? The point was that as long as you are doing your job well, then the reasoning behind why you do that job shouldn't matter. But you know, crypto scams and mold-flavoured lunch meat is not part of the job. Look, I don't care that Mr. Beast turned into Homelander overnight. I'm just upset he ruined my example. So I will give you guys a new one. Imagine a McDonald's worker called Deku, and he really cares about the health and safety of his customers. But unfortunately, he low-key sucks at his job. Being virtuous about working at McDonald's will not get you anywhere. We just need you to put the fries in the bag, Deku. But hold on. There's this other McDonald's worker that does his job well, while the only thing he cares about is paying the bills. This is completely unacceptable to our main McDonald's employee, Deku. So naturally, Deku kills his coworker because he doesn't have the right values. The McDonald's employee killer, Deku. You guys see how insane that is? There's a lot more awards that I could give My Hero Academia, and you guys can see them. All you have to do is get this video to 5 likes, and then I will continue to unbiasedly glaze My Hero Academia. That's the end of the video. Bye. Oh, hero too, I am a hero too. My heart is set, and I won't back down. Hero to strength doesn't make a hero. True heroes stand up for what they believe in.